Hi, my name is Nick. I am a librarian in the children's department, and I have a graphic novel to talk to you about today. This one's called The City on the Other Side by Scott Mairgread. It's a pseudo kind of like fantasy book. It's standalone, it's good sized, but it takes place, the time period's kind of loose, but modern-ish day. And it exists where there's these two worlds, where you have a world where fairies live called the Unseelie and Seelie, and then the humans are on the other side of a veil. And what happened, there's a war between the fairies on their side, and it causes an earthquake on the human side. So there's like a very tightly knit, bound relationship between the two. And the fairies, like there's one guy in here who's a mushroom. So they're all very plant-based in how they're designed, so they're really cool. He's on the cover too. His name's Button. But they're all very plant-like in their design, and then the human world's kind of more stone and technology. So they do a really good job of kind of comparing like nature versus kind of modern things. But there's a war between the fairies. This girl, Isabella, ends up slipping through the veil and is helping the Seelie side of the fairies find their queen, who was kidnapped by Korsgar, who's the Unseelie fairy. They're not bad. They kind of make a point of designing the fairies so like a yin-yang almost kind of thing, where one side they need to complete each other. So like the Seelies are like flowery or a fungus, and then like the Unseelie are not really monster-like, but like they're stone, they're like rougher. So it's kind of this whole idea that they have to coexist. They can't just have one, so they each have a ruler. But there's the heart of the one fairy that she's trying to get back to the fairy queen. And Isabella is the main character. There also ends up being another human named, I forget his name now, but he's in it a little bit. And part of it, the whole thing, is that there's only a couple. You don't really see humans in the fairy world, but it's a very interesting way how they kind of tie multiple communities together and how they interrely on each other. But it's a really good book. It's meant for children, but I obviously really enjoyed it.